ladies and gentlemen, let's actually go learn how to fly, because we've done this we've got to like level 20 and we still don't have a broom. It's quite something. It's almost impressive how little progress we've made.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Yo.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Thank you. Now,
Okay.
your turn.
Up.
Did she just talk to her broom?
Stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
Good stick. I will
One
not
leg
beat you
over,
tonight.
So there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
I've heard mixed things about the flying. So
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
At once. Alright, how does this
Good.
work?
Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are
This'll take some
school
getting
property.
used to.
I want them returned in one
Wish
piece.
I had my own broom.
Nice balance.
Okay, I can't use my mouse to like descend and up and all that.
Well
would be kinda
done.
nice.
Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
So yeah, this is pretty decent. I kind of would
This
prefer
next set of rings
control
will
with.
take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
Which eyes talking? Okay. Yeah, I'd kind of prefer the ability to like descend and stuff with a lot more control with my mouse, rather than this stuff. But like this is not too bad. I have to descend
View.
and I have to descend and descend with control and space.
Nice day for a flight.
Bugger off!
This is rather fun.
Oh, wrong button. Ow, my
The
head.
old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Yeah, I'd much prefer controls. I see why some people don't like this, but it's not too bad. I prefer the ability to like have more controls for my mouse rather than having to use the thingy. But
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
so you are aware of the deadly kraken. Okay, good to know. Sounds like Jurassic Park. Can I not go faster than this? Oh, you have to toggle speed. Okay.
Oh, well done. Have a moment.
Okay, that's not too bad. I don't mind it.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit
Why does your
more
broom have a
challenging.
giant metal knob
But
on
I'm
it,
getting ahead of
Ravenclaw?
myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton.
What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
Okay.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard.
I know.
Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
Of course it is, you frickin' nerd.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation. You sure you're not part hippogriff?
I think that was an insult. Did you just call me a hippo? I'll kill you.
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it.
I think it's also
And
got
the
support
alchemy.
beams. That's
That's
also
a bit
thing.
of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
That's one hell of a goddamn whistle.
Dismount here.
I'll dismount when I want to dismount.
And where have you two been?
No idea. It was the Ravenclaw. He told me to do it.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
The Ravenclaw told me it would be fine.
You do well to use better judgment in the future.
The Ravenclaw said he had permission for it. It's his fault.
Chin up.
Not me.
That was some rather good flying.
That was the Ravenclaw's fault. Blame it all on the Ravenclaw.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
I have no regrets, Ravenclaw.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Please don't. Your voice irritates me. But I will definitely buy a broom. When my character smiles, she looks kind of like an old woman. I've noticed. There's got to be some quests or something that I'm missing. Also, I should probably sort out my talents. I'm level 20 and I've got like none. Yeah, let's go get a broom. Screw it. Let's go get a broom. New quest available. Ah, Sebastian.
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
I think Swallows just asked me to do illicit things in a secluded area. This is not okay, Swallows.
When you find a good opportunity, it's wise to seize it with both.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Okay.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Silence, wench!
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Yes. Yep. Let me buy something, goddammit. I think Fiery Temperament for 600 gold. I like how the game's probably like, yeah, 600 gold.
That
I can't
item is
breathe.
of the highest quality.
Okay, that doesn't look too bad. That's green as hell. That's got a lantern in the front. Ugh. That's sure. Yeah, okay.
That
The Ember
item is
one
of the highest quality.
That one is absolutely the best looking one. I know there is a mod that lets me use my mouse to control stuff, which I might actually download because I don't mind this how it's controlled, but it definitely could feel better to just turn with my mouse and up and descend with my mouse and stuff. Just descend and descend with my mouse controls would be quite handy. And I'm thinking the Room of Requirement will be extremely useful.
Professor Weasley?
Hello?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Okay.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done.
Yes,
Shall
I
we?
meant to do that.
After you, Professor.
Gotta make sure there's no traps. If the professor dies, then we'll be aware. We'll be fine.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of
just
the
that
moment.
good. That's it.
Now,
I'm just that good.
where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it.
Elf, what business have you?
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that.
Hot tub full of
Now,
hookers.
it's time to focus on what you need.
Hot tub full of naked
Just
women.
close your
Hot tub
eyes.
full of naked-
Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent.
A desk of
It
what
can
now?
identify unfamiliar items of clothing.
Ah, I think I have
One
a
should
couple of those.
always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will.
Put that on the wall like there. Okay, I'm going to spend way too much time making this room look kind of prettyish. Way too much time is going to be spent inside of this room. Okay, lads. Let's meet old Swallows.
Over here.
I'm right in front of you, Swallows, you blind bugger.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
We're in the same common
Let
room,
me
Swallows.
thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Okay.
This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's
Also-
well disguised.
Why did he have to send me an owl when we both live in the same common room, dude? Is he not following us? Why did we shut the door behind us?
How did you find this place?
My friend.
How did you get in front of me?
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play
Revelio.
gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game.
Okay.
What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you,
oh my.
I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us.
God knows.
He
it
never
is.
confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
It's ridiculous.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Okay. Forbidden magic
It
is
may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The
If it's anything like-
incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Oh crap, I missed it. No, no! Oh god, it was close.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Alright, it's like a long-range fire ability.
Confringo!
Nice work.
Sweet.
How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well
That's
done.
great, I love it. I love everything about it, Sebastian. It's great. I knew there was a reason I kept you around.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Sure.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I trust him. He sent me to his little hidey hole and all that kind of stuff, so I trust the kid. Not necessarily anybody else, but you gotta respect your fellow Slytherins, goddammit.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well,
What do you mean you don't know?
You do know.
We've
tell me.
obliterated several
I've been
people
studying
with this
archaic
magic.
forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Sure thing, Swallows. Sure thing. And if someone happens to magically somehow know about all their stuff, then I know that Swallow's glad.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Oh dear.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year.
Hello.
Did you just come from the Undercroft?
The under one?
How did you get in there?
Never heard of it. I stumbled upon it.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
No need for frets. Yeah, I'm not the promising, like, don't fret at me, you son of a...
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Charming, boy.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Charming look. Charming look. Bloody little shit fretted me. Little shit just actually fretted me. I was starting to like the Gaunts.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Yo.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
You sound jealous, you little bitch.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days.
Excuse me, little
standards. Enough of this.
I will kill you,
Only one way to find out
I
who's the
recently
better
learned
flyer.
the ability to blow up
I hold
things.
one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is either going to be actually a challenge or it's going to be so goddamn easy.
Ah, success! Brilliant.
Yep. Yep, wrong thing. Is she even following me? I can't beat the best time. Oh no, I can beat the best time. Very easily. Exceptionally easily, actually. By like a whole minute and 10 seconds, actually. It's way easy.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want your respect. That's petty. Fair enough. I need to teach her a lesson. It's fine.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race.
I mean, if yours was
We'll
the best
see next
time, then I
if
beat
your
it by
win
a
here
minute
was
and
more
10
than just
seconds.
a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
What do you mean advance my way through the leaderboard? That was like ridiculously easy.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Jackdaw's Tomb... No, the other one was a demanding delivery, right? In Hogsmeade. So we can go back to hand that in and then go to Hogsmeade. Alright, so we'll hand this in, go to Hogsmeade, sell all my stuff, get that new quest, go from there. And I will fly there, because screw fast travel.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I say that dueling sounds way more like worth my time, but... Sure.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that.
Akio!
There you go.
That was one for the ages. Akio. Nothing to it.
I can kind of pull this one. Yep. Oh, come on, they knock off completely? I didn't know they did that. I did not know they were going to bounce me off.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Akio.
Come on. I didn't know it was going to do that game.
All in the wrist.
I bet you have a lot of experience using your wrist, buddy. Fuck.
Lucky shot. Wait, did I win?
Yes.
I won.
By like 10 points, you dick. Well, actually, no, by way more because one of my balls got smacked off. I did not know it did that.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I will refuse to be beaten by a Gryffindor.
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice.
Say what, Gryffindor? It's not my fault. You never even told me that things would bounce straight
Summoner's
off.
Court. The ever-changing game.
It's not ever-changing. It's exactly the same as it was before. What is he doing? Okay, that's a weird direction to decide to go in there, to be honest.
Try to beat that.
There you go. Come on, fail, 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 fail. Ha! Oh, that's embarrassing. He did, however, knock.
Damn want.
Can I pull that through that gap and smack his ball out of the way? Yes. No, 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 no! Damn it!
I've seen worse.
I'm gonna hate you, Gryffindor. I hate you so much for that. Thankfully, he is largely incompetent.
Nothing to it.
I just have to get into the green. Not, don't hit it, 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 don't hit it. Yes! Victory! Suck it, Gryffindor.
Well
Suck it. I get way into too into this. I get way too into this game, dude.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
It was skill, you little
I'm not lucky. I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Leander, there's no easy way to say this. Well, actually, there is. You're not cut out for it.
Well, you could have found a harder way to say it. But perhaps you're right. I'll let the others know you're good enough for them.
Set your expectations low, Gryffindor. God damn it. If you have unreasonable expectations, like beating me, then you're going to have a bad time, Gryffindor. Just, like, lower your expectations, kid. Seriously. I say that, and he beat me the first time, so like, that's kind of embarrassing on my part as well. But thankfully, we'll edit that out of the video, and you won't see that. I mean, what?
Hoping to see you.
Yo, Professor.
You're back.
What's up, dude?
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Is there, like, the big twist on all this that Fig's gonna turn out to be the bad guy or something? Like, the person we trust the most that we're telling all the information to is the one we shouldn't be trusting.
And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Yeah, I'm like waiting for him to like pull a sword on us or something and just stab us in the back, literally.
Safe travels, my young friends.
I really wish that thing wouldn't talk to us every time we go past. Yeah, it'd be the twist. Like, this is the dude that we trust the most. Like, he's the valuable source of information, the mentor figure. And then BAM! Stabs us in the back.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
The painting's gonna be happy about him being here. I feel like it's only us, only we are supposed to be here kind of deal. Place the book on the podium or else it gets the hose again.
This looks promising.
For all we know, standing on that could get him killed.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Uh-huh.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
No.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished,
I trust nobody.
We shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
I feel like he's going to betray us, dude. I feel like everyone is going to betray us, so you know.
It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
If I suspect everybody, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure to be correct eventually. If I suspect literally everyone of betraying us, at least when one of them inevitably betray us, I can go, ha-ha, I was right.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
This war is far from